Hey YouTube, Logan with Hideaway Homestead here, coming to you today with a video update on our little bunnies here. I'm trying to make videos I'm making videos of them every day, but you know, they're dropping about every other day. This is day 2, this is what they look like. Just to give everybody an idea. Don't want to disturb them too much. This mother really doesn't mind. Now, she does not like me touching her, but she does not mind me messing with her babies at all. So she just lays there and is all chill. I brought her some dried mulberry leaves to keep her distracted. But yeah, I tried to pet her a minute ago because she was acting like she was sweet, and stupid me got bit. Serves me right. But anyway, I'm gonna pause the video right here. Just wanted to give y'all a look at what they look like on day 2. And I'm gonna go up here to my other rabbits and talk a little bit about record keeping. All right, y'all, so here we are up at the other rabbit cage here. Got 4 does here. This is the one that wouldn't breed. I'm still trying to decide what to do with her. Like I've said in previous videos, I just don't want to have to deal with the whole you know, getting in there and having to do stuff with them. I want my rabbits to be easy to breed. That's one of the things I'm looking for in my new breeders that I'm gonna have for this next year. I'm raising so many right now because I'm gonna pick out of this group my next breeders, and probably gonna be getting rid of a lot of these first-time mamas and some of my older rabbits, and probably both the bucks too. I may keep a couple just for the season of Easter. If I want to have some little cute white bunnies for people to buy for Easter, that's a good time to sell bunnies. But I just wanted to show you how important it is keeping these records. Number one, even when you've only got, like, say, a couple of does, keep the records anyway. I keep it in a little notebook here, just so I can take any kind of notes that I want. I don't have like a specific sheet. There's a million ways, dropped my pen, a million ways to keep these records. So you know, do it however you want to do it. Just make sure that you write stuff down or keep it on your phone, because ask me how I know. When I first started keeping rabbits, I think everybody makes the mistake. Even though they hear the warnings of, you know, make sure you write everything down, they still don't do it. And you know, I had mistakes because I didn't keep good records. So what I've been keeping records on these is when they were bred, when I put the nest box in, you know, going up 28 days to 30 days, depending on how quickly they breed or how quickly they kindle. And, you know, then how many babies they had, how many were stillborn, and, you know, any other thing like that I want to keep just as far as notes. Temperament's probably a thing I'm gonna be taking notes on, you know, seeing who's the most docile of all of them, and just to try to get those traits. Because what I'm doing with breeding is I'm doing like the old style. I'm not, you know, real big on genetics. I'm not super knowledgeable about that. There's certain things I know about, and then there's certain things that just I'm not, you know, a genetics expert. So what I'm doing is I'm doing like how people used to do when they first domesticated animals, is they picked out for traits that they wanted and they bred those animals. So this is going to be kind of selecting from a group, you know, the ones that have the characteristics that I want. New Zealand's, they are just wonderful for meat. They have a wonderful bone to meat ratio. They grow out fast. So that's why I stuck with them. But I'm looking for extra things. Like I'm looking for about a mid-size litter, because just the big litters, they do take a while to grow out, which I'm kind of back and forth on it, because considering that I'm wanting to feed all fodder eventually, it's not going to really matter, because the food's basically free and I can just, you know, put a bunch of it in. I'm going to have tons of trees. It may be worth having the bigger litters, even though they won't grow out as fast, because they didn't have the access to milk that the smaller litters do. So, you know, back and forth on that, but keeping those records and knowing what it is that you're wanting from your rabbits is a super important thing to do, keeping those records. Here's one example of why. So those 2 rabbits back there on the back, they were bred a day after this rabbit here. They have both had their babies. This one here had 8 and had 1 stillborn. That one over there had 7 and no stillborns. And so they had their babies before her, and she was bred first. So, you know, you would think that wouldn't be the case, but if you keep a note of that, then you're going to be able to know what to expect earlier. But I try, like I said, I'm not really worried about my rabbits when I go in there and look at the babies. I've never had them getting stressed and eating them from that. I think it kind of just depends on the rabbit too. But yeah, just be cautious with that. Use a glove if you want to. I'd rather you use a glove and kind of be fearful of it and not lose any babies than just be like, well, you know, Logan said we can just grab them and play with them and, you know, take them for a bicycle ride, and then your babies get eaten. So use a little bit of caution. Like I said, my rabbits know me pretty well and are not frightened by me. So I handle my babies and you know, count them and make sure that everything's all right. I took out the stillborns because it didn't look like the mothers were going to eat them. So I just keep a check on that and make sure that they're out. But anyway, a little bit about records, a little bit about my breeding plans and just stuff that I got going on, and reasons for what I'm doing or why I'm doing what I'm doing. Hope this video was helpful. We're going to continue with updates daily. I may not have as much to talk about on some of these videos. Some of them may be very short of, hey, here's the rabbits on day 3 and day 4 with the other doe that we started with. So it may just be that. But stay tuned for it if you want to see the growth progress. And if you've got anything to add down in the comments, like I said, from some of our more experienced rabbit keepers, or, you know, people that's just been doing it for a while, leave any tips or tricks that you have down in the comments. There's no way I can touch on everything in these videos. There's just so much to know and so much to learn, and so much that, you know, all of us don't know. So leave those down in the comments if you've got any questions. Leave a like on the video if it was helpful, if you found any value in it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And appreciate all y'all watching, and we'll see y'all in the next one.